Okay, Mr. Gillespie, take it away.
I had my hopes that it was my testimony that might convince you, but I'm sure you'll watch the
I'm
videotape.
sure you'll come and visit me at the office, and we will try, and you will
I
try.
made a note. Thank you. Again, I appreciate the opportunity to be here. I Am American is a grassroots organization that's active in several states, working to encourage this specific bill to move ahead. And I'm a volunteer with I Am American. I'm here from Appleton, Wisconsin, and I volunteered because I see it as the only viable option on the table to deal with the problem of our national debt. And again, I'd be delighted as well if there was a second option to try. It'd be great. And obviously there's no solution in the whole world that's perfect, but this is one of those solutions that's way ahead of whatever is in second place. If you'd allow me one illustration, I'm here because we feel like we're in an automobile sitting in the back seat with another patriot next to me, and in the front seat we have our U.S. Congressman driving the car, and we have our state legislator sitting in the passenger seat, and we've been passing signs that say bridge out. And each time we see a bridge out sign, we've said to our congressman, did you notice that sign? And we've seen another one, we've said, we think we should slow the car down. And we've seen another one, we've said, I think we should stop. And now we look ahead and we actually see the missing bridge, and we're careening ahead at 60 miles an hour, and now we're shouting and we're saying, stop the car. And our congressman says, it's okay, I've figured out a way to slow it down to 58 miles an hour. So I turn to my state legislator and I say, take the wheel. And my patriot next to me, who's normally on the same side with me on a lot of other issues, says, now, wait a minute. How do we know if our state legislator isn't going to speed it up? And I say, he'll turn the car. He wants to turn the car. He says he wants to turn the car. And he says, yeah, I don't know if I want him to take the wheel. I say, well, I tell you what, if he doesn't turn the car, we'll replace him. And my patriot says, well, I like to think about it a little more. The bridge is out. We're careening toward bankruptcy. And so we're here today on behalf of Americans across the country to encourage you to take the wheel. Our founders gave you that power, and it's a time where we just need you to step up and save our country from something we consider is imminent bankruptcy and the heartache and the turmoil that's going to bring to many across our country. I also want to encourage you, I want to commend you for taking the bill up. I want to commend you also for taking up AB 635, which seeks to give us some assurance that there will be some directions to our delegates. And I know you wouldn't have to do both of those things right now, but I thank the legislature for doing that, because it gives us assurance that there will be an expectation on those delegates to stay within the boundaries of the balanced budget amendment discussion. I want to encourage you to remember your heritage. It was here in Wisconsin in 1859 that our Congress and the U.S. Supreme Court told Wisconsin that slaves that had escaped to Wisconsin would have to be extradited back to their home states. And our Wisconsin legislature stood up, passed a joint resolution, told the U.S. Congress, told the Supreme Court, take a hike. We don't think you have the constitutional authority to do that. We're not going to do it. We refuse. Our state Supreme Court upheld their action. Our legislators were heroes. and they stood up and they remembered that it wasn't the federal government that created the states. It was the states that created the federal government. And there are exceptional times in history when we and our children and my grandchildren need your help to take that wheel and stand up and right us from a serious, dire consequence because Congress just isn't doing the job. We thank you for your consideration.